Hello YouTube and welcome back to a second episode of the top players 10 years into Football Manager 2017. So as you know, we're in the year 2026. We're looking at players in each position to sort of see who makes it big, who you guys can sign, and who has pretty much conquered the world of football for each of the positions. We've gone from one end of the pitch to the other for this episode. So last episode we did goalkeepers. This episode we're doing strikers. If there is an episode you want to see me do next, let me know, and I will endeavour and do my best to sort of try and do that for you. So don't forget to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also follow me on Twitch because I will be streaming again. So let's have a look at the top 5 strikers in the year 2026. Okay, so first on our list then of the most valuable strikers who have made it big since the start of the game, and number 1 is Facundo Calidio. Now, this guy is Argentinian. He starts his career at Boca Juniors. He did move on loan to Pachuca, and then he did move to Cruzeiro on a free, and then finally Juventus for 22.5 million. He's currently valued at 38 million. So, I mean, if you can pick him up on a free, just like Cruzeiro did in the year 2021, you are going to have an absolute bargain of a player. Now, he's made 223 appearances, he's scored 111 goals, and he's got 23 assists in that time. An average rating of 7.09. So any player with an average rating of over 7, I would say is doing pretty good because they're playing on the side of being absolutely brilliant. Right, his role and duty. So he's most suited to being a complete forward. On support, so if you are looking for a complete forward for your team, this guy is going to do the business. Now, wages. I've just noticed he's on 300,000 a week, which is absolutely insane money. That's like £250,000 almost. So, if you haven't got the budget for that, probably you want to avoid him. But if you can afford him, I mean, the graphic there for his all-round stats is very, very good. And I mean, if we have a quick look, a quick overview of his stats here, he's got 15 for dribbling, 16 for finishing and first touch. He has 16 for heading as well, 14 for long shots, 13 for passing, 15 for technique. I mean, these attributes are based off of his complete forward support role. So, I mean, acceleration, agility, balance, pace, and even strength as well. He has some incredible physical stats. Not only that, but his mental stats too are pretty brilliant. So if you're looking for a striker, if you're looking for somebody to pop the goals in the net for you, Facundo Calidio, potentially on a free, because as I say, Cruzeiro did purchase him for absolutely nothing. This guy could well be the solution to your problems. Number 2 on the list then, I'm pretty sure every single person here is familiar with Marcus Rashford. If you haven't, you've been living under a rock for the last sort of season or so. So get out from under that rock, see some sunshine, and get yourself familiarised with Marcus Rashford because you're going to be seeing a lot more of this guy. Now, he has moved to Chelsea. Obviously, he starts at Man United, so he's not going to be easy to buy at all. He will not be a bargain because he is one of the biggest prospects in English football at the moment. So yeah, you're going to have to get the wallets out if you want to purchase him. Unless you can get him on a free, if Man United ever decide that they don't want to renew his contract, but I cannot foresee that happening in the slightest. Right, okay, so let's have a quick look at Marcus Rashford. Let's have a look at his transfer history and sort of see what you can expect to pay for him. Chelsea then purchased him in the season 2018-2019 for £48.5 million. Now, his goals to appearances ratio is not anywhere near as good as Calidio. So 246 appearances, 67 goals. I think those are just league goals though. I don't think FM counts sort of cup goals. So he may have scored a few more in the cups, but don't hold your horses on that. Average rating of 6.79. So again, not as good as Calidio. So if you are looking for a player, I would probably advise you to go with Calidio over Marcus Rashford. But hey, Marcus Rashford might turn out to be absolutely brilliant on your game. So even more so than Calidio. That's the beauty of FM, to be fair. So, I mean, Marcus Rashford, again, plays as a complete forward. He can play as a complete forward, a false 9, or a poacher. So all 3 of those roles are exactly perfect for him. He hasn't got a full circle like Calidio had on the role for complete forward. So if you are looking for somebody to fulfill that role, then Calidio is going to be your man. But I mean, Marcus Rashford, homegrown player, obviously. So yeah, I mean, his physical stats are absolutely amazing. Like his jumping reach isn't great at all, but his acceleration and his pace. If you're looking for somebody who is going to be really speedy and really nippy, Marcus Rashford is probably the person you're going to be looking for. I don't think there's much else to say about him. To be fair, I mean, wages wise, he's going to cost you around about 245 grand a week at this point in the game. Valued at 35.5 million. He is transfer listed by request currently at Chelsea, and Chelsea are asking £23.5 million for him. And he still is only 28, but he has gone on to get 58 caps for England along with 10 goals, so he is into double figure goals for England there. 6 foot tall, resilient personality, and right footed player. So far, my personal preference out of the two is Calidio, but hey, I mean, if you are looking for somebody else, that's cool. Number 3 on the list then is Johannes Eggestein. Now this guy starts his career in FM17 at Werder Bremen. Now, he has moved in the past to Leipzig and Monaco as well. Leipzig, his move cost him 29 million and the Monaco move cost them 53 million. Made a total of 246 appearances, scored 104 goals, so he does have over 100 goals to his name. And 31 assists too, along with 27 Player of the Match awards. So you're looking at about a 10% ratio. 1 in every 10 games, this guy will get a Man of the Match for you. Average rating of 7.17, so I think that's the best overall rating we've seen so far. And this guy is a complete forward as well. Not only that, but he does have a full circle on the complete forward role. So not as valuable as Marcus Rashford, but I mean, he's the same age as Marcus Rashford as well. He does have 20 caps for Germany and 7 goals too. In terms of the complete forward role, his stats for that are he's got 14 for dribbling, 15 for finishing, 17 for first touch, 15 for heading, 13 long shots, 15 for passing, and 16 for technique. He is quite well rounded, as you can see by this graphic here. Just an overall very, very good player. 16 for anticipation and composure, decisions as well, is off the ball teamwork and vision at all 16s as well. Strength is 16, balance is 16. I don't think there's anything too wrong with this guy, to be fair. If you are looking for somebody to fulfill the striker role as a complete forward, you've got 3 choices so far. You have Calidio, you have Marcus Rashford, or you have Eggestein. Look, this guy is pretty good. Only 155 grand a week as well. I mean, I say only 155 grand a week, but that is still a lot of money. But in terms of like the other two, it's half the amount of Calidio, and it's about 2/3 of the cost of Marcus Rashford. So money-wise, you're getting quite a bit of bang for your buck here, especially in terms of average rating and goals, as we saw before. So Johannes Eggestein, give him a go, see how you get on with him, and let me know how he's been for you. Next up on the list then we have Breel Mbolo. Now this guy I have actually seen play in real life. The young Swiss superstar. In FM though, 10 years on, 105 caps for Switzerland, 52 goals. Absolute powerhouse in front of goal for Switzerland. Now, he has been at Schalke. West Ham did purchase him in the 2019-2020 season for the very, very cheap price of £15.75 million. Now this guy, not as many goals as the other lot. Still more than Marcus Rashford though. But yeah, I mean 338 appearances in total, 92 goals. So he has been pretty much a staple in any team that he's played for. Average rating of 6.91, so not as good as the likes of Eggestein or Calidio, but still, I mean, that's a good average rating. I think the average on FM is something like a rating of 6 or a 6.5, so he's still performing at above average level. Now, this guy has got pace for days. Acceleration of 16, agility 15, balance of 17, jumping reach 14, pace 18, and strength 16. So his physicals are very, very good. His mentals, I mean, his concentration isn't great at all, but he does counterbalance that with his work rate, his vision, and his nothing else in that actually. Yeah, I mean, his attributes in terms of technical ability is pretty average as well, I would say. Dribbling is a 13, finishing is a 15, first touch is a 15 too. Heading and long shots are only 11 and 12, passing is 13, and technique is 15. The guy does fill the complete forward role. It looks as though he's performed better for Switzerland, like in international duty, than he has done at club level on this, but still. I mean, can't knock it. I mean, £15.75 million for a player of this kind of caliber. Quite a bargain, I would say. I mean, his wages, 275 grand a week, is pretty extortionate for that. He is playing at West Ham, though, in the Premiership, and I don't know if like the Premiership in FM does reflect the sort of the money throwaway sort of nature of the Premiership in real life, but it is still quite an extortionate amount of money to pay for a single player. So, Brill and Bolo, very, very good at international level. Hasn't been so great at club level on this 10 years in, but he may well still be a potential bargain for you guys. So number 5 on the list then is Borja Mayoral. Now, this guy starts off at Wolfsburg on loan, contracted to Real Madrid. Tottenham bought him for £33 million, who Liverpool then purchased him later for £52 million. 303 appearances, 118 goals and 16 assists. Average rating of 7.06. So you're probably going to be looking at paying around about the £30 million figure for this guy. Let's have a look at his role and duties then. So advanced forward. So if you do play the advanced forward role, he may be your preference above the other guys featured in this video. Acceleration of 15, balance of 12. Anticipation and composure off the ball and work rate are very, very good. So some great stats there. Decisions is 14, determination is 14 too. In terms of his technical ability, dribbling is 13, finishing is 17, so some very, very good finishing there. First touch is 16, heading is 14, along with passing as well. Around about 300 grand a week, so again, very, very expensive. Attacking wise, his attacking attributes are by far and away his best attributes, which you would hope so, being a striker. Not only that, but he does have 15 caps and 7 goals, so around about a 1 in 2, just under a 1 in 2 rating for Spain there. So yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up our video then. So we have those 5 guys there. If you have signed any of them, let us know how they've done for you. And if you haven't signed any of them, or you want to sign any of them, let us know who you're going to sign. Also, don't forget to drop a like on the video as well. So please drop a like, as I say, and a subscription too. And we will see you for some more videos. So, like I say, if there is one that you want to see, if there is a position that you want me to do next, let me know. I'm going to try and go through all the positions on the pitch, sort of wingers, midfielders, sort of midfielder centre, the midfielder left, midfielder right, the fullbacks, and the central defenders as well. But if there is one that you want to see me do above the others, then let me know. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in another video very soon. So thank you.